some kudos and respect, and I'll tell you why. As many of you know, Mr. Baldeo lost by a few hundred votes 2 years ago to Surfin' Maltese. And he was scheduled and running at this time to run against Joseph Baldeo. I have to give you credit what I couldn't do, and I have to say this from the bottom of my heart. Mr. Baldeo stepped aside and put his campaign down after he did hard work of getting signatures, getting on the ballot, and had a great chance of becoming the state senator. He pulled it together for the Queens County Democratic Party, stepped aside to allow Joseph Baldeo to run. And need I say any more, Joseph Baldeo won last Tuesday. And that makes me happy because you know why I'm running. So I do want to say to Albert, in grateful recognition of your tireless work within the Queens community, making yourself available and ready to all to serve 24/7 to help make a difference in everyone's lives. And I look forward to seeing Albert one day. Albert deserves a political seat. He deserves to be elected to political office. And I hope that I will be the first one on board to support him in his bid for whatever he decides to run. And I really think everyone should please stand up and give this gentleman a great standing ovation for doing what he did, because he's got more courage than me. Let's give him a great round of applause. Albert Baldeo.
Lou, good evening, fellow Americans. Lou, thank you so very much for this wonderful award. You and I go back a long way, and I must say I've taken a lot of inspiration and from your leadership role, not only as a community activist, but the way that you have lifted your community and the way that you continue to inspire other community leaders like myself in our quest for a better life, not only for this generation, but for generations to come. As a lawyer, I found that we cannot find solutions within the confines of a law office or within the court's legal system. That if we were going to find solutions to overcrowded classrooms and overzoning and lack of health care, and when seniors and working families have to choose between prescription drugs and buying milk and rising gas and paying higher utilities and now a higher MTA fare, we found that there could only be a legislative solution. And that is why I got into politics, not for myself, but for the betterment and for humanity and for the better communities that we all strive for. And I gleefully accept this great award on behalf of the many unsung heroes. Many of you are in this audience tonight, and I pay tribute to you that I ask you to give yourselves a round of applause also. My fellow Americans, we stand on the threshold of a new era where we face different and more difficult challenges. Whether we have to unite as communities, whether we're in Maspeth or Middle Village or Glendale or the Rockaways or Ozone Park or Richmond Hill or in Breezy Point or Old Howard Beach or in New Howard Beach. And with giants like these, with giants like Lou Simon, we will stand together and ensure that all communities are taken for, that we form a joint coalition of leadership. And as a matter of fact, tonight I have the GCOP personnel, Frank Copley, who's the district leader. Frank, stand up please, so you can be acknowledged. Frank is he has set a community model for community policing in our neighborhoods, and I want that model to be implemented throughout the entire New York State. And we also have Liz there with him. We have Bob Holden, who's a very prominent civic leader in Juniper Civic, and has set the tone of how we can tackle issues. Please give Mr. Bob Holden a round of applause also. They're all giants in their field. And then we have Mr. Badi Hussain, who is the first West Indian to be elected to the president of the prestigious Long Island Board of Realtors. Thank you very much, Badi, for coming tonight, and thank you for setting the standards, because we aim to tackle the high rate of foreclosures that are driving our citizens and our seniors out of their homes, and it's making life so difficult for us to sustain the American dream. But like I said, that the good government Rockaway Club, this great club. We stand together with you, Lou, and we thank you once again for the inspiration and the leadership. God bless you and the club.
Thank you very much. I would like to call